too. Okay. And then last but not least, you're gonna need your third ingredient, which is a medium-sized banana. Since this is just for one person, you could use the whole banana. I'm just gonna use half of it. Then when you're done with that, you're just gonna go ahead and mix all of your ingredients together. Okay, and then once you're done mixing, it's gonna look a little messy, kind of. So what this face mask usually centralizes on is moisture for your skin. I personally struggle with dryness on my nose and on my chin, so that's where I'll be applying it. So there you go. Looks a little bit like baby food in my opinion. But I'm gonna go ahead and apply it only on my chin and on my nose because that's where I struggle with. And to avoid stickiness, I'm gonna use some gloves, although this obviously isn't necessary. There we go.
Video that's following us in the community. If you are doing a face mask with us right now, or if you have an idea of a really cool face mask, shout us out a message at Twitter. So you can use the hashtag Gaia Cares with a capital C. Let me put it right there. There you go. Okay. And then, there you go. Gaia Cares.
Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and try it right here. Almost forgot. Okay. So you're gonna go ahead and put this face mask on, and you're just gonna leave it on for about 10 to 15 minutes. So within that time, you'll probably see me off. So with that being said, I'll go ahead and pass it to Edgar.
My name is Edgar, and I work for Learning Environments. And today, I'm going to be showing everyone how a face mask using simple ingredients that I have here. I have orange juice, regular orange juice. I have a banana and honey. So this face mask, really easy. You only need a spoonful of these two ingredients and one banana. So it doesn't take much time. So with that said, this banana. As Susie mentioned earlier, this is only for one person. So you don't necessarily need a whole banana. So I might just use half a banana as well. So you go ahead, get those, get your spoonful of honey, and then upon mixing all of these, we're gonna want to stir it until it turns kind of liquidy in a way, so it's not just your typical solid banana and honey and orange juice. So let's stir this a little bit more. Okay. And the good thing about this face mask is that it gives vitamin D for your skin. And not only that, it clears it up. So before I apply this face mask, I want to bring up, you're going to leave this on for about 15 minutes. And then right after that, you're going to want to rinse it off with warm water. And after that, you're going to want to moisturize. So I don't want to use my hands, oils. You don't want them on your face. So I'm going to use this little tool to apply that onto my face. So I'm going to take off my glasses. And let me switch over to the other camera. And with that, while I am applying, I'm going to pass it on to Randy.
Oh, okay. There we go. Hey guys, my name is Randy, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to do a turmeric mask. So, turmeric has a lot of awesome health benefits. It's a huge anti-inflammatory. Just you can take it orally. I take little capsules of it every day, just kind of help with inflammation. But you can actually use it in the mask to help with dark spots on your face, or if you have any kind of acne scarring or acne period or any kind of pimples. It helps clear that stuff up, and it helps lighten up dark spots. So if you get dark rings around your eyes, it helps with that. Or if you have a lot of discoloration in your face, it helps even out your skin tone and kind of lighten up those dark spots. So this recipe is really simple. Like the other ones, we're going to be using some honey, which is good for your skin, some olive oil, or if you have real oily skin, you can substitute the oil for yogurt or for milk. But if you have dry skin like me, I've been, after you wash your face and stuff here in El Paso, it gets pretty dry. So I'm going to be using olive oil. This stuff's also really good for your skin. So all you do is you take 1 teaspoon of the turmeric, throw that in there, just like that. Then you're going to take 1.5 tablespoons of honey, which this is a new one. I just got this one because I ran out of honey. And I'm going to eyeball it just to get the right consistency. So I'm going to put about 1.5 tablespoons of honey. And you can put more if you're doing multiple face masks. If you're having a date night or something, you can do a little bit more. And then you're going to do 1 teaspoon of olive oil or yogurt. If you're using yogurt or milk, you can do that as well. So you throw that in there, and then you go ahead and mix it up. So you get the consistency you want. And you can add honey or oil to your liking to get the right consistency. But it should look about like this. So it'll stay on your face easier. Just like that. You keep mixing. And yeah, that's it. That's all it takes. It's a pretty easy recipe. So I'm going to go ahead and start applying this. I just washed my hands, so they shouldn't be too oily. I'm going to go ahead and use my fingers to rub it on my face. And in the meantime, while I finish applying this, I'm going to pass it over. Oh yeah, that's looking good. Look at that color. I can feel the dark spots lightening up already. Okay. All right, so I'm going to pass it over to Adon, and he's going to go ahead and show you another face.
Okay, testing. Can you hear me? Good. Today I'm gonna. Oh, sorry. My name is Adan, and just like everyone else, I work at the Learning Environment Department. And today I'm gonna show you how to make avocado, Greek yogurt, and honey mask. The mask is targeted for people like me with very dry skin. The main component, which is the avocado, is very good for the skin because it has vitamin E and potassium, which is very good to make your skin look brighter and cleaner. So what I'm gonna do, well, what you're supposed to do is to cut half an avocado and mix it pretty well. I did it previously just so I didn't have to spend much time like mixing the avocado. But once you have an avocado completely mashed in a bowl, you're gonna add 1 teaspoon of Greek yogurt, just like this, and 1 teaspoon of honey. Once we have all the ingredients together, You just have to mix it until you get an homogeneous mixture, just like this. And it will end up looking like a lighter green. And I'm gonna apply it on my face with this applicator. Now that's all you have to do, and you just let it rest for 10 to 15 minutes according to how you feel about it. That's the end of my mask. I'm gonna pass it now to Randy.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Alan. Okay, so I'm gonna show you my mask, but before I do, once again, I want to give a shout out to everybody that's following us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, the whole nine yards. So if you are following us and are actually doing a beauty mask with us, send us a picture. Shoot them out. We already see people putting stuff there on the Twitter sphere. Again, Gaia cares. So you want to send something over there, you put it there so it doesn't fall. It fell. That's okay. So send us a picture. Send us suggestions. Because again, the reason that we are doing this is we know that everybody is still at home, and things can get a little crazy every now and then. So this is a good time to take care of each other. Part of that also involves in taking care of your family, your loved ones, but also yourself. And a lot of it is, for instance, I have been doing a lot of stuff in the garden because I can now. And so sunburn is a big thing in this area. So I'm going to show you the mask that you can do. This is the redness reducing oatmeal mask. So for that, we're going to need 2 tablespoons of raw oats, honey, and half a banana. In this case, oats are really a really nice exfoliator. So all the dead skin, all the guacalas that we have for being outside all day, it helps take that off. But it also helps to soothe. So think of if you go to if you've been outside all day, or someday when we go back to the beaches and the outdoors, after a long day of being exposed to the sun, this will help you actually to soothe that burning sensation you get on your skin. Same thing, honey, bee spit is miraculous. Those bees, man, take out the bees. So this is a good chance also being besides being socially conscious, also being conscious of your environment. So take care of that. We will also have something like that coming shortly as one of these tutorials. So be on the lookout for that on our social media channels. So let me switch my camera and then let's go back to table cam. So over here, guys, there's our hashtag. So I'm going to shout a little bit because I'm going to be a little bit away from the camera, from the computer. But so we have banana. We have another little Oaxaca painted bowl. So that's pretty cool too. Support your local businesses. Support your local artisans. Okay, so we're going to use 2 tablespoons. So let me put this up here. Let's see if I can get on camera. So tablespoons are different from teaspoons, okay? Teaspoons are tiny. So we're going to use 2 tablespoons of oats. Let me put the bowl here in the middle. Alrighty, so we've got the oats. You can do any type of oat. Just make sure that it's good. So we got 2 tablespoons of oats, okay? And then we're going to do a tablespoon of honey. Same thing. Remember, shop local. So Valle honey is awesome and delicious. I already finished mine up, so I'm going to use the honey that I have here. So once again, honey is awesome. It has a lot of, obviously has sugar, but also has nutrients, enzymes, and things. This is like super, super good stuff. That's why almost every other culture uh, uses honey and loves bees because they give us so much good stuff up in there in the web for the miracle of bees. Okay, so I'm gonna do half a banana. Let's get it up. So, like many of you right now, you might be at home with your pets. My big giant dog is here sniffing at this stuff because I think he thinks he's gonna get a snack. So, for any reason, if he picks them, just ignore the puppy. But anyway, you mix and everything in there. Just try to mix it up. So remember, I mean, the part of this is to try to do something new. So if you've never done something like this, I mean, this is a good chance to do so. You're at home. Nobody will look at you and judge you unless you're streaming live. Hey! But besides that, the idea is to try new things, right? So, ladies, I know that I've done this stuff for years with my sisters, with my girlfriend and my wife, because they just look at us guys and say like, "Hey, you need something in your face." Let me switch cameras again. So let me go back to my camera. All right. So here we go. So once again, our beautiful mushy mush right there. Yes. Okay. So let's put this stuff on so it's nice and cool. I in particular have this problem where I'm already getting like sunspots on my face, and so this stuff helps. You can feel how it seems. I feel beautiful, but manly at the same time. I could just see my wife right now making fun at me, but that's fine. Why? Because we care, guys. Gaia cares. And even though this stuff might be kind of weird, it's one of the many things that we can get to do in our spare time. I know that a lot of you guys have been doing a lot of stuff at work, a lot of stuff in classes. Your online classes, from what I've heard, are getting even longer online than in real life. So I know that a lot of you thought, oh yeah, I'm gonna do stuff when I have a lot of free time, and suddenly you're in class all day and Zoom meetings all day. So stuff like this helps, right? So let's put some stuff here. And then, I mean, I already got stuff on my face, so we'll just put a little in the beard because, you know, we're guys, we're beard. And so you can see how sometimes people might be like, oh my goodness, why am I doing this? But hey, if you feel a little self-conscious, I mean, put on a face mask, bring your axe, just put it next to you so you feel confident, and just give it a go. Because ultimately, the idea here is that you guys get to learn something new, and you try new things with your friends and with your family. So right now, I am feeling soothing powers on my face. I can see it right now in the video. It's perfect. I feel beautiful. So thank you guys. I can hear people. So yes, thank you. It wasn't me. My parents were inspired that day. So like all the other masks, leave those on for 15 minutes. I know that after a few minutes, you're gonna be like, ah, I can't move. But that's okay. Just rinse it off, and you should be good to go. The cool thing about these masks is that most of these, when you're done with them, or if you have extra masks, you just grab a tortilla or a little bread, and we're good to go too. Well, try it. Okay, so I think that would be it. So we have a lot of other very different types of workshops that you can log on and see what we have, guys. So everybody is now back in camera. So everybody, wear your mask.
Feel like a superhero with this mask on.
Right?
I think Julio's looks the best.
Julio looks the best. Yeah.
Ooh, hit the wink. Hey, you muted, Julio.
Julio's muted. Okay, so I think that will bring us to a close, guys. This was a quick tutorial on how to do beauty masks. But again, the idea here is follow us. We have a lot of interesting stuff. A lot of these are also suggestions that we get from you guys. So if you have any suggestions, hit us out. Follow us on social media. And tell us what you would like to learn about. We have a vast array of collective knowledge with everybody. And so if you want to learn something particular, being something like this, like beauty masks, to cooking, to art, to engineering, electronics, programming, we've seen some DIY websites last week. So we have a little bit of everything. And also, it's not just for you guys. You can use it with your family, you can use it with your friends. Think of for you that are at home with your kids. You can also bring your kids to these things and have something as a group. So, and we'll see you guys on our next workshop. So everybody take care.
Bye.
Thank you so much. And see you next time, guys.